Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today we're taking a look at Gemini. It is your season, so happy solar return for all my Gemini suns out there. We're looking and seeing what's going on this month of June for you. A reminder, this is a general energy reading, so only take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. And if you want to book a personal with me, if you really like this reading, it really resonates with you, want to see what's going on specifically with you, or you have a question, a problem, go ahead and check out my website. I offer multiple different options when it comes to reading. I offer text readings, I offer recorded readings and live sessions, both astrology and tarot. So you can check that out. My website is the1111babe.com. I also have my shop on there. And we're going to, I guess we're starting with the oracles, which I didn't, just started shuffling and one popped out. So we're going to start here with you, Phoenix. Phoenix, I'm getting tower energy from that. You may have just experienced a tower, Gemini. I don't remember if I said this, but this is for sun, moon, and rising. You may have just experienced a tower, or there has been an ending. If you haven't, this is something that's coming very, very soon, okay? Now, this ending needs to happen. I know, like, believe me when I say I am not minimizing what it feels like to go through a tower. If you follow me on social media, my Instagram, my Facebook, I wrote a little bit about what I recently experienced. So when I say that I am not minimizing the effect of towers, how it feels, I'm not, because I was just there, but this is necessary. Okay. They're all necessary, but this one is one that you're going to see why it was necessary very soon after. This is being done for you, not to you. Okay. I feels like in June, there's really a glow up because these two cards are very, like, this is very peaceful energy. This is very like I just see somebody in a sundress just in the sun and shining, like their inner light is really shining, really coming from them. And there's other people that just are turning and looking. They can't help it because the energy is just so magnetic. And it's like when you start the month, you're coming from this, like, you had to crawl your way out of something. Like you're emerging, okay? You're that phoenix emerging from the ashes and rising. And as you go into this month, you just begin to, it's like you clean yourself off and you begin to shine. It's really like a rebirth type energy. Let's see what else. Some of you in June, you may be reading a lot, or you may come into a story. I do feel like it's a story. This is something that's like maybe mythology, or it's a classic, but it's going to really speak to you. So some of you need to be taking trips to the library, which just reminded me my library books are due. Okay. Flower, be honest with yourself. You are being very honest with yourself, and you're going to be called to be very honest with yourself this month. There's something you need to say. And I feel like this is going to be difficult. Whatever this is that you're needing to be honest with yourself. Now, you're okay. Don't be concerned, but it's difficult for you to be honest about this topic. Let's see if I can get, what is this about, Spirit? The Hierophant. Okay, so this is going to be about some sort of commitment, a relationship. This could be for single people. This could be what you know, if you really want to have a marriage or long-term commitment, or if you were like, I don't want that. Maybe you're actually figuring out that you do. Like there's some sort of change in regards to commitment. People that are in relationships, this is a change when it comes to being in that, especially if you're married, in being in the marriage or how that marriage functions. This is questioning, I'm hearing questioning commitment or questioning a committed relationship, and being honest with yourself about that. Let's see. And I'm being drawn back to do it for you. Strength. Yeah, it's going to take strength to be honest with yourself. But this is really spirit-led. Some of you may be concerned whether or not this is like, this intuitive pull is spirit, or if this is, you know, maybe some shadow work or shadow aspects coming out. This is really spirit-led. 3 of Swords. You're needing to be honest about how you've been hurt. Maybe with a partner. Being honest with them, and why do you feel hesitant to do this? Or why do you feel hesitant to not speak? Why do they feel hesitant to not speak? The Page of Cups. Why do you feel hesitant to speak on it? The 2 of Swords, okay? Because you haven't really decided what you want to do. Some of you might be in like a new relationship here, and you're like figuring out what you want in regards to commitment, and you haven't really decided either way, but you need to like have a conversation with this person. There's so many different examples I'm being given, so this really, I'm going to try to think of a way to explain all this that can touch everyone, touch on everybody's situation. The Devil. There's a key to the cage. So that makes me think it's like, okay, Spirit, are they walking away from someone, or is this like a, no, things are like out of balance or out of alignment. This is cooperation. This is bringing things into alignment. This is making it work, making it fit. So there's something you need to speak on that has been hurting you, or you're just really afraid to speak on it because maybe you're afraid of hurting this person. But you want change here, okay? There's something about commitment that you want to change about this connection. And this is spirit-led. This is not like shadow aspect kind of coming out to play. This is, you know, something that you're being guided to for a reason. So for example, let's say if you're somebody that you're dating, or you're talking to somebody and you guys have already agreed to be non-committal, but you're feeling like something is changing in you in regards to that, you're being guided to have a communication about that. What the outcome is going to be, we're going to go a little bit into that, but that's going to vary per person, but it's spirit led to do that. So even if the outcome is that person's like, well, this is not going to work for me, then that's what needs to happen. But I am not getting an ending or a beginning or necessarily anything. This is about like compromise. So everybody's situation will play out differently. But you're being called to speak your truth, even if it's hard, because this is the key to letting you out of the cage you feel you're in, the restriction you feel you're in some way. Or I also feel like this separation, this is what will help you feel less of a separation. So there's something, I think some people feel trapped, and some people feel like there's a blockage between something that they want. And maybe some people feel both, but it's like, this is the key to remove that, is having this hard conversation, and letting whatever plays out, play out about it. So let's see what else is coming out here. Inconclusive. Ooh. The cards just went flying. I'm not even gonna bother with all those that just flew on the floor. We'll take those as no. We have a curse, hex, negative energy. There's definitely been a release of negative energy here. Relationship, look at that. In-laws. If there's something better sitting here. Just bypassed root work and healing. I take all these little things, llama, that come out, even though I'm just trying to grab the end of back here. Okay, there we go. Controlling reversed. Ugh. There's so many cards to pick up. The energy is going all over the place. Okay, they're jealous. Let's take a look at all this and break it down. So we have relationship. We've already talked about that. You know, I feel like some of them, these people that you don't realize are wanting that commitment because they're jealous, but they don't want to seem controlling. And, you know, there's some people here that are feeling controlled, or they're feeling like, oh my gosh, how are they going to react if I tell them I'm feeling constricted or whatever? They're going to be jealous, but they're not going to try to control you. So you need to speak your truth. Some of you, you're speaking your truth about in-laws and feeling constricted I'm hearing left out, actually. Excluded with inclusive here. And you need to speak your truth about that. But there's this negative energy that is being released. I keep on hearing like they kind of want the same thing you do. I think you're going to be presently, like, there's going to be a resistance, because I think it is going to bring up some type of negative emotion for them, whether that's jealousy, whether that's like feeling protective over family. You know, there's like that instinctual emotion that comes up, but as the person sits with it, they realize that they feel a similar way. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay. So anything else for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Risings? Anything else for their month of June? Any advice? We have forgive. Oops. And we have stars. Okay. Red and stars, and you can manifest your every wish. So yeah, you guys definitely have something really positive coming in this month. There's changes. We have the number 5 there. There's big changes that are happening, and things are kind of, I think a lot of the change has already happened for most of you, or if it's not, that tower's coming, like I said, and then changes are going to start to happen. Changes are coming to your relationship. There's a release of a lot of negative energy. And, you know, so if for some of you, if you've been in your relationship, your romantic relationships is really what I'm picking up on here, not any other type. There's a need to forgive. I'm hearing forgive one another. Okay, so we have Aquarius, the first house, and Saturn. So these could be some placements for you. But what I take with this is that you really have, like this month, you're really maturing and you're getting some insight on the future. This may come in like really fast. Like you're understanding how things are going to start playing out in the future. And I don't mean that like in your life. I mean like how society is functioning. So there might be some ideas that are coming to you about like new technologies that are coming out and how you might be working with them personally, or like just keep up to date, or like, and don't necessarily follow whatever is the most trending thing or whatever. It's what do you feel drawn to learn about? And if you are resonating with this, you already know what I'm talking about. So if that's not for you, it's not for you. All right, so that's going to be it. Again, this is a general energy reading, so only take what resonates. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, subscribes, the shares. I really do appreciate it. You can check me out on social media. All that information is in the description box below. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that at my website, the1111babe.com. Again, I offer text readings, text and email, and also recorded sessions just like this one here, but with your particular topic. or live sessions. And a lot of my like astrology sessions are live. So where we do a one-on-one on a call together. I think that's about it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all next time.